And that's a perfect segue into a team that I do think is going to the NBA Finals, and that is the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder had a blowout win of the number 2 seeded Denver Nuggets last night. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had another 40-point game. He now has the second longest streak since Kobe Bryant did it in 2006 of having the most consecutive 20-point games. So shout out to him. The final score for that one, I think they had won by like I don't know how the hell my league pass calendar went to August 2012. I didn't even know that was possible of doing that. But they ended up winning yesterday, 127-103. But the question here I got is not even about the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We just saw this past Saturday. Nikola Jokic put up the first 30-20-20 game in NBA history with a win
I was
over.
shocked that was the first one of that
Me too.
in NBA history.
Yeah, I thought at least Wilt or somebody back in the day when it was like 4 teams would have been able to do that, because that sounded like a Wilt Chamberlain stat. They were the ones that he was the one to do it. And it leads me to, I think we've all been talking about this year, Shai's going to win MVP. I don't think this MVP race is over. I still think when the dust settles, that Shai will be the MVP. But if you look at the numbers, you look at where they are in the standings, I don't think this is a closed book whatsoever. Nikola Jokic is averaging a triple-double, 28 points per game, 12 rebounds, 12.9 rebounds, 10.5 assists off 57% shooting from the field. And he's shooting 43% from 3. And he's averaging 1.8 steals per game. He's almost averaging a whole block per game. These are ridiculous numbers. Now, I'm not a analytics type guy, but if you even look at the analytics, it looks even crazier than what we're just saying off the regular stat numbers. Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not having a shabby season himself, as he's averaging 32.9 points per game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 steal off 52.5% shooting from the field. I do think they will give Shai because the year they've had, and the NBA is about narrative. It's about whose time it is over who's the best player. Because if it was who's the best player, Michael Jordan would have a lot more MVPs than 5. On top of that, LeBron James will have a lot more MVPs than the 4 he has right now. Nikola Jokic is coming off something right now where he is the reigning MVP. He's already won 3 MVPs. In fact, he has won 3 out of the last 4 MVPs. He's an NBA champion. He has been there before. And I also think he's a media darling. And I think because of how he treats it, they fake act like he don't care. Well, we all know he cares about the game. He just likes going back home to Serbia. I'm interested to see how this is going to play out the next couple weeks. I do think the head-to-head is going to matter, and I think Shai took a big leap with that last night with getting a double-digit blowout victory against them. They're playing again tonight in a home type joint, so he has another chance to separate himself. But at the end of the day, I don't know if the voters care that much about it. And while I do have Shai being MVP, it would not shock me if Jokic wins his 4th, or that when the voting comes out, we see it is decided by 1 or 2 votes. And do you think that this is an open-ended MVP conversation still, or do you think that nothing that Jokic can do can take this away from what Shai's doing this year?
Yeah, I think this race is over, but I think this race is over because of fatigue. I think it's over because of voter fatigue. Honestly, when I look at it, Jokic is the MVP right now. Sorry. But he's won it too many times. People like, I'm tired of voting for him, and Shai's going to get it. Not saying that Shai's not deserving, because Shai probably should have got it last season. So it's almost like, when you get that call that you shouldn't have got, and the referee be like, I'm going to look out.
Yeah.
This is the lookout. Yeah, this is
the makeup MVP.
Yeah, this is the makeup MVP. This is the
hit nigga
Denzel
damn
Washington.
MVP?
No, this is not a hit nigga damn MVP.
Okay.
This is Denzel Washington winning an Oscar for Training Day. Probably shouldn't have won it this year. but Al Pacino got the one that you should have won. So we gonna make sure you look out. We gonna look out, and they looked out for this one right here. So Shay's gonna get MVP, but he's gonna get MVP because of voter fatigue. I'm just glad that he's having an MVP season himself, but he should have got it last year.
I still was on the train of he should have had 3 in a row because Embiid was a here nigga damn MVP, 100%.
Yeah.
Embiid
was a here
damn.
nigga damn MVP.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
Easily. So we'll see how this pans out these next couple weeks, man. Definitely gonna be interested to see that.
So cool.
Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so